your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We're going to dive into one of these leaks because we have to. It's a diss track. I love diss tracks. And I'm seeing people say that they think this is his best diss track ever, which is, those are some big words. So it's called Smack You. It's a Suge Knight and Ja Rule diss. The only reason I haven't checked out a bunch of the other songs from Eminem is two reasons. One, I don't like to check out leaked stuff, right? Because if the artists themselves didn't put it out, I feel like it's a disrespect to them for me to then go and react to it. But at the same time, me reacting to it isn't going to really push it that much further. M is a big name. His shit drops, everyone's listening. It doesn't matter what I do or I don't do. So that's kind of why I'm going to do this one. But also, the reason why I'm only doing this one is because if for some reason UMG or Aftermath or any, like, they come forward and they're like, yo, we really don't want these things out here, and they start taking down the videos with strikes to remove them from YouTube, I don't want to get a strike on my channel, because then that puts my channel in a bad position, right? And if I do multiple reactions and they all get strike down, I can literally lose my channel in every channel that I own, right? And so it's not really worth it to me, but I'm willing to dive out for one of them. This is the only one. The others I may check out either this Friday or Saturday during a live stream. So if you guys want to stop in, twitch.tv/DuaneTV, the link will be down below in the description. Maybe we'll sit and we'll just go through all the Eminem tracks. Most likely Saturday or Sunday, I'll say. Friday, we do music reactions, but I usually like to let people in chat come through and bring whatever they want. And if we get a few of the Eminem ones, maybe we'll check them out. But Saturday or Sunday, I will sit and we will just check out all of the songs. So if you want to come in, make sure you guys follow down there or just pop in. I'll post on my Twitter usually when I go live, so you guys can catch me there. But let's get into this. Let's see what this one's all about. So this has to be from like 2003, right? Something like that. 2004, maybe? It's got to be around that timeline. I'm so ready for this.
Motherfuckers know speed the realest shit I ever wrote.
Okay, he coming in like Pac. I'm already excited. Let's go.
Speed the realest shit I
ever wrote. Against all odds.
Up in the studio getting blows to the truest shit I ever smoke. It's
all odds.
Open my true motherfuckers know.
Pac is my guy.
Shit I ever wrote. It's all lost up in the studio getting blows to the truest shit I ever spoke. Come on. I'm holding her responsible. The cookie monster of rap won't give Haley back an Oscar. They lost to the Ja Rule's ass. We forgot an Oscar's a statue of a naked man. He told her if she goes to take it back, that'll break her hand. But that's okay, baby. Let's leave this faggot alone. Let him have it. Next your daddy will bring you home 2 more. And remember that pretty little dress that you wore to his show to match his when we saw him perform?
Yeah.
Well, we gon' send that to his son.
You mean his son is a girl?
No, but he likes to dress like one. And I think he's got
Yo, this shit already cold. This shit already cold.
dress that you wore to his show to match his when we saw him perform.
Yeah.
Well, we gon' send that to his son.
You mean his son is a girl?
No, but he likes to dress like one. And I think he's got a daughter too. But we ain't gotta talk about his dirty ass little kids like he did to you. Cause we don't need to stoop to Ja Rule's level. Cause if we do, then that would mean that we'd only be 1'2". Then we'd be as tall as the statue we shoved up his ass. And then who knows, he might have room to fit us up there too. Alright, Pinky, it's time for you to go upstairs, boo. Give daddy kisses. Can you fucking slut? Where are you?
Okay, so this response must have came from, did Ja Rule say something about Haley? I know some people have. Oh, that's right. That's right. What's Haley gonna be when she grows up? That was how he ended one of his disses, right? Talked about his girl and like, okay, I forgot all about that. So this had to come out after that. This was in response to that initially.
It's time for you to go upstairs, boo. Give daddy kisses. Can you fucking slut? Where are you? Comfort Haley to bed. I'll be finished with this shit in a minute. Just in time for you to make the last call at fucking Skinny's. Haley's gone. What's up now, punk? Since you brought her up, let's talk about her. Trump, you already called her a slut. Bitch, don't you ever question how we bring our daughter up. You don't even raise your kids. You're waddling Donald Duck. Fat ass bitch of a wife who lives in McDonald's stores. You stay in LA trying to poly with all the clubs. Begging Suge to get him to follow you to all the clubs. But you're too dumb to see that your publishing's all he wants.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't know that Ja Rule had any type of relationship with Suge Knight at all. I honestly didn't even know. But what he just said is accurate. The only reason Suge would entertain any of that shit is because he wants his publishing. He wants a piece of that money, because at the time, Ja Rule was making big hits. As much as people hate on him, yo, it's really funny because when I think about it, and I'm not throwing shade because I was Team 50, 100% Team M. I was not really down with Ja Rule. Although Veni Vidi Vici, his first album, That shit went hard. I don't care what nobody says. To this day, that shit goes hard. Regardless, he then kind of went more of like an R&B route. And then 50 kind of really went at him about that, saying like how he's singing and shit like that. And it's probably one of the only times that I've seen a diss track literally disrupt somebody's career to that level. Like Ja Rule is still Ja Rule, still able to make money, still able to live doing what he loves to do, but not at the level that he was at. Like they took him down a whole lot of notches. But what's interesting is that 50 went on to do a lot of kind of melody singing type hooks. And I just find it funny that he like, it's almost like he got Ja Rule out of here so he can go in and do something very similar. But he also had, you know, a lot of rap shit. So I'm not hating on 50, but I feel like back then I realized that and I thought it was kind of funny that I'm like, yo, you just did a melody song after you just got at him for doing one. But I'm like, you know what? I respect the game. The hustle is real.
To get him to follow you to all the clubs, but you're too dumb to see that your publishing's all he wants. Thinking you friends till he gets it, and you're the next rapper sitting on the passenger side of that Benz that gets hit again. And LAPD, you'll be saying, who did this shit again? No one who did it, but still nobody admits it. But if I get killed for this shit, I know who did it. Y'all ain't gotta go to limits to solve it. Just expect a visit from.
So I assume that he's kind of alluding to Suge being the reason that Pac had died, saying that he may have even set it up. Now, here is my theory. I'm going to give it to you as quick as possible. I don't necessarily know that Suge would be so crazy to have somebody try to kill Pac while he was in the car, because you can't direct bullets, right? If someone's shooting at a car and you sitting right next to the person, there's a good chance you're going to get shot. So I don't think Suge would have been that stupid. And obviously all these years later, M has now said that he thinks Diddy had something to do with it, which is very, very possible. And I'm probably going to lean towards that being the truth. But what I do think though, is that Suge had a big part in Pac dying. And I can't prove this and there's no way of proving it. But like, if you listen to Suge's like recap of what happened, he says that Pac tried to climb into the back seat as soon as the gun came out the window and they were about to shoot some shots, right? And so Pac was trying to abandon and get in the back and duck down back there. And Suge says, I grabbed him and I pulled him down below like the dashboard in front of the front seat because, which I don't believe that's what he did, but he says that he did that because he's like trying to protect him or something. I personally think that Suge grabbed him and stopped him from going, because if they were aimed at the front passenger and driver's seat and Pac had made his jump into the back, the first so many shots would have hit Suge and he probably would no longer be here. Now, they may have started to shoot into the back as well to go for Pac, but there's a chance that Pac may have survived because you don't know where he would have got hit. You don't know how many times he would have got hit. Like, things may have turned out very differently. So I look at it like, I personally think Suge grabbed him to almost use him as a shield. Whether or not he held him there or not, but I think that he pulled him back down, then the shots came off and they probably just ducked covered, and Pac took the majority of all the shots because he was right there in the front. That's just my belief. I truly believe that.
But you're too dumb to see that your publishing's all he wants. Thinking you friends till he gets it, and you're the next rapper sitting on the passenger side of that Benz that gets hit again. And LAPD, you'll be saying, who did this shit again? No one who did it, but still nobody admits it. But if I get killed for this shit, I know who did it. Y'all ain't gotta go to limits to solve it. Just expect a visit from 40 to 50 vatos on your steps, ready, set to let the shots go. Pop, tell him who shot you. I'm holding Suge responsible for the deaths of the.
I like that. Tell him who shot you. Yo, little ode to Biggie.
To let the shots go. Pop, tell him who shot you. I'm holding Suge responsible for the deaths of the two greatest rappers to ever grace the face of this planet. If only the late, great Mr. Christopher Wallace could talk, he could tell you himself. I'm holding Suge responsible for the death of Ja Rule or anyone else down with the road. In the immortal words of Pac, speaking for me and any other rapper next to get shot.
Okay, so I did see this piece posted on Twitter because somebody was trying to downplay it. Like, yo, M just humbling himself, saying that Pac and Biggie were two of the greatest rappers. Like, that's just Eminem. Like, basically trying to, and it was just weird to me because it's like, bro, you're such a big fan of M. And you want to put M in the greatest spot. And I think that he is one of, if not the greatest rapper. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's not. My favorite will always be Pac, because that's just, you know, when you grow up and you listen to certain things through certain periods of your life, you grow an attachment to that artist, and that artist will always hold a place. But that's also why M has a spot, and possibly DMX too. Those three were probably my most listened to growing up. Regardless, it was just weird to me that the person tried to downplay Eminem's own opinion. It's like, you respect M so much that you want to denounce the whole Pac and Biggie are two of the greats so you can put Eminem in that position. But it's like, you're disrespecting the person you respect's opinion. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like by trying to claim that like, well, no, he doesn't actually mean that. He's just being humble. It's like, bro, you don't know M. What do you mean? M has so much respect for all the artists that came before him, and he always puts people above him on the list, whether or not he knows he's one of the greatest. Now, yes, it is humbling to an extent, but he may genuinely feel like those are two of the greatest rappers. And why can't that be possible? It's the same as, I think he said his favorite rapper is Redman. Redman is not a super lyrical rapper. He's not, but he will put Redman above a lot of other artists, right? Because that's just what he likes. And it's just wild that people can't even respect his opinion on things because they feel like it downgrades him for some reason. I don't even know if I'm making sense about this, but I just found that really weird. So I just wanted to address that because that shit was mad odd to me.
In the immortal words of Pac, speaking for me and any other rapper next to get shot.
Oh, my bad. Listen, I already know. People commented, you pause too much. SMD, bitch. Crooked Eye also came out and said that had this diss actually dropped, the timeline of everything that happened afterwards could have been very different in the sense that because he was still associated with the row, he may have responded and had a back and forth diss with Eminem potentially, which then would have changed the whole dynamics of Slaughterhouse, whether or not he ever would have joined in the first place, and him and M being cool today, like that may have never happened. But because this didn't drop, things went the way that they went, and I found that pretty interesting.
This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. I don't know why the fuck you even gotta get me started. I swear to God, you gotta be retarded. You regarded the hardest working artist since Pac. Stop, no you're not. Oh my God, knock it off, jog it off his jock. You spoke on the doctor, that's vodka. That ain't John talking. Dre, give me the word, I'll sock him.
Yo, I like that. He's like that. Yo, that ain't Ja talking. That's vodka. He's like, yo, he just drunk. He talking out his ass. And he has said some stuff like that, like called himself like Pac reincarnated or something, right? Like the new Pac. And it's like, stop it, Ja. Don't do that, bruh. Don't do that.
Stop, no you're not. Oh my God, knock it off, jog it off his jock. You spoke on the doctor, that's vodka. That ain't John talking. Dre, give me the word, I'll sock him. Fuck is the problem? Let's get to the root. Herb's brother ain't the only one shooting himself in the foot. To say that they jumped out of a window and hit the pavement off the Empire State Building would be an understatement. It'd be an understatement to say that they made a fatal fucking mistake. For fuck's sake, what did you just take? Let me get some of whatever you're on to be where you at. Cause you gotta be a fucking moron to even do that. Roll it up, smoking and throwing a freaking do-rag. John, you got outlaw on your form to see the new tat. You gotta be seeing something we don't see. Let us know if you know something we don't, please. Cause I just don't see the vision. You ain't even our division. You might even fucking die and it ain't even our decision. You made a deal with the devil who's giving you his permission to imitate a legend we all love so much we miss him. And now the shit's just getting disgusting cause it's sickening cause we see it but no one says a fucking thing. We just pretend that it doesn't exist but it does and it's been itching and just eating at me so fucking much and it's just getting to the point you might as well go to Suge, assume position, drop to your fucking knees and just suck his fucking dick and get it over with. Your reign is over with and you know this shit. You just don't want no one to notice it. That jealousy shit ain't.
I like the delivery on this. At first, I wasn't sure, but that shit grew on me. It really did. And I do like this diss a lot because it's very direct. Like, there's not a bunch of complex double, triple meanings tied into a lot of stuff. And that stuff is dope too, don't get me wrong. But I just like the direct, like, bro, I'm telling you what's happening, what's going on, what could happen. Here's what you're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And doing it in a very disrespectful way.
Suck this in position, drop to your fucking knees and just suck his fucking dick and get it over with. Your reign is over with and you know this shit. You just don't want no one to notice it. That jealousy shit ain't even entertaining. You're crying, your voice is straining like you're dying. But look in the sky, it ain't even raining. Come out of the rain. Thug motherfuckers know this be the realest shit I ever wrote.
Against all odds.
Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the truest shit I ever smoke.
Against all odds. Shout out to Pac, baby.
This be the realest shit I ever wrote. Against all odds. Up in the studio, getting blowed. To the truest shit I ever smoke. Against all odds. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me. This game is gonna be the death of me, but I'm gonna expose the truth even if it kills me.
shut up once I get out there too. Smack you across the face.
Yo, and he says that it probably will. So I'm wondering. So because obviously putting this out, Suge Knight, if Suge is someone that's out there willing to get people taken out, that would have put M in his scope potentially. Now I'm wondering if M himself decided not to drop this, if Dr. Dre talked to him and told him that he shouldn't drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious what conversation took place that decided to shelf this and say, you know what, let's not go that route. Because other Ja Rule disses did happen. The only one that didn't is the one that also seemed to include Suge Knight. And maybe they were just like, you know what, we just don't want any part of that right now, because Suge still had power, right? Suge was still a dangerous dude. And, if you want to travel over to Cali, LA, like, you don't want to have to worry about some wild shit going down because Suge crazy. So I'm assuming that that's why this one didn't drop. And not to say that they were scared of Suge, but it's just like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a family, I have a daughter. You know what I mean? Do I really want to put this kind of energy into my life? Is it really worth it? Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Otherwise, I've no idea, because I didn't even know this existed. I don't think anybody did until now. But that shit goes hard. I'm not going to lie. Whether I think it's his best diss ever is a tough one for me to say. I don't know if I'd put it as his best diss, but I think it's just very shocking to hear after all these years. So I can understand why people are saying that they think that it could potentially be the best. Now, funny enough, see this right. Shout out to my man Crip. Love that dude. People are saying Antichrist is a diss track to Michael Jackson. And I'm wondering why that one didn't drop. Maybe because it was so disrespectful. Was it before Mike died that he made? I assume it was before he died that he made it. But maybe he passed away and it was a similar situation to who was the dude that he dissed? It was the song from Encore that he just dropped on his latest project. I can't recall what his name is now. But the dude, I think he played Superman, right? Falling off a horse, Christopher Reeves. So I don't know if it was the same situation. You guys let me know. I appreciate you guys, but let me know what you guys thought down below. And again, I will probably try to check out the rest of the Eminem leaks either Saturday or Sunday on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. I will usually tweet when I go live, and I post in my Discord when I go live. So if you guys are in one of those places, you'll know for sure. Otherwise, if you follow and you get the notification, you know I'm live. So stop in. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. I will catch you in the next one, homies.